Hi there, this is Ken Willis again with my marketing series. This is my phone skills marketing series, 7-tip series. This is tip number 3. Tip number 1 was about being relaxed. Tip number 2 was about control, maintaining control on the call. Tip number 3 is about posture. Posture. I'm not necessarily talking about physical posture, although I guess when you're phoning people, you want to be, sitting up a little bit and alert and all the rest of it. But I'm really talking more about the mental posture, how you see yourself, because how you see yourself will dictate the message that your prospect receives, and you want to be able to convey posture. Now, having posture will command respect, no question about it. So the more posture you can demonstrate, the more respect you're probably going to get. How do we do it? How do we demonstrate posture over the phone? Well, asking questions is one way of doing it. Showing people that you are in control, that's one way of doing it. Being relaxed conveys confidence. That's all part of posture, you see. Having the right tone in your voice can help as well. So that's important. It's a lot of little subliminal signals that are being sent to the prospect. So having the right tone in your voice, if you're a male, well, a deeper voice tends to work a bit better. So if you can, sort of, if you've got a high-pitched voice, it may be a little more difficult, But so if you could just work at deepening it a little bit. If you're a female, well, a very deep voice doesn't work all that well. So just a normal, natural voice. Avoid the rising inflection. If you make a statement, I'm an Australian, and a lot of women in my country are brought up to talk in such a way that they incorporate this rising inflection. They make a statement, but it sounds like a question. It's bizarre. It annoys the heck out of me. And I wish they'd stop it because it just sounds so stupid. I can't think of an example at the moment, but they'll make a statement and they rise the last word or two in that statement, so it sounds like it's a question. You know what I mean? So don't do that. That's just disastrous for posture. Now, the other way I demonstrate posture is through a technique that I call the takeaway. And the takeaway is powerful. And what you're really saying to people is that, hey, I don't need you. It'd be nice to do business with you, perhaps, but I don't actually need you. So if nothing comes of this, I couldn't care less. And that needs to be your attitude. You've got to let go of the result. Forget about the result. Just live in the now. And be prepared to take it away from people. And there's all sorts of different ways of doing this. You can say something like, let me give you an idea about the sort of person that I'm looking for. Now that's posture, isn't it? Let me give you an idea about the sort of person that I'm looking for. What's that tell the prospect? It tells the prospect that you're in control, that you're the boss, that they've got to shape up, otherwise you're not going to deal with them. Okay? So that just hits them between the eyes when you say that. Let me tell you about the sort of person that I'm looking for, and then you might list out 3 or 4 key points. Okay? And then you might follow up with another question so you can keep maintaining the control, such as, how do you think you would stack up based on the little list, the criteria that I've just given you? And let them talk. And then now they're applying for a job. They're saying, oh, well, they're trying to put their best foot forward. Okay, so posture is fantastic. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm only looking, to tell you the truth, John. We process 20 inquiries. Only one person is going to be suitable out of the 20. That's just the way it is, because just some people just don't fit. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means that they're not right for us. Is that fair enough? Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. Posture. Takes a bit of confidence to do it, but what I've found is that when you're, trialing or trying out or, wanting to use a new technique, you don't necessarily feel confident when you start out with that technique. But the more you do it, the better you'll feel about it. So confidence is everything, and confidence comes with practice. So even though it may scare you, look, do it anyway. Do it anyway. What's the worst thing that can happen? You can stuff up for the first few calls. So what? Who cares? If you've got plenty of leads flowing and you've got a lead abundance situation happening over here, you've got plenty of leads happening, so who cares if you stuff up the first 3 times, the first 10 times? It doesn't really matter, because ultimately you will get really good at it, and that will improve your productivity. You'll get more conversions. Okay, that's tip number 3, posture. Bye for now.